She looks 10 years older than me? But we're the same age, Martha whispered, shocked after seeing her friend's new hair color. Both women, 67, chose identical medium brown at different salons, yet one looked vibrant while the other appeared instantly aged. Master colorist James Bennett calls this the 60-plus color trap, a phenomenon he's witnessed for 35 years. After 60, your skin's undertones change dramatically, he explains. The same color that looked stunning on you at 40 can now be your worst enemy, emphasizing every line and draining your natural glow. The shocking truth: most women over 60 are unknowingly choosing colors that age them by 5 to 10 years. But here's the good news. 3 specific shades can actually enhance your natural beauty, not by making you look younger, but by making you look radiant exactly as you are today. What city are you watching from? Drop it in the comments and hit subscribe for more beauty secrets they don't want you to know. Now, let's unveil the first color mistake that might be sabotaging your appearance. 1. Jet black. The contrast that ages. Let's start with jet black, a color many women believe is their perfect forever shade. I understand the appeal. It's bold, classic, and promises to cover every strand of gray. But here's what master colorist James Bennett discovered after working with thousands of women over 60. What worked magnificently at 40 can become your worst enemy after 60. Why? As we age, our skin naturally loses pigmentation. The rosy undertones fade, and that youthful glow softens. When you pair this more delicate complexion with harsh jet black, something unfortunate happens. The contrast becomes too severe. Instead of complementing your features, that stark black creates shadows that accentuate every line and highlight areas where your skin has changed. I remember Kathleen from Missouri, a vibrant 72-year-old who faithfully colored her hair midnight black for decades. I thought it made me look younger, she confided. But my granddaughter finally told me the truth during a family photo, that my hair color was making me look tired, even when I felt energetic. Together with her colorist, Kathleen discovered that the extreme contrast between her hair and skin was creating what experts call the floating head effect, where your face appears disconnected from your hair because the color is too dramatic for your natural coloring. What works better? A softer, black or rich dark brown with subtle dimension. These deeper tones still provide excellent coverage, but create a gentler frame for your face. Adding subtle highlights around your hairline, even just a few, can soften the transition between your hair and skin, creating harmony instead of harsh lines. Have you been loyal to black hair for years? I'd love to hear if you've noticed changes in how it complements your skin as you've gotten wiser. Remember, evolving your color isn't surrendering to age. It's adapting to enhance your natural beauty today. 2. Platinum or ash blonde. Too cool to flatter. I've been blonde my whole life, Carol from Seattle told her stylist. Why does my hair suddenly make me look washed out and tired? This question reflects what many women experience after 60 with cool blonde shades like platinum, ash, or silver blonde. Here's the fascinating science. Cool-toned blonde hair contains blue and violet undertones. These worked beautifully with your complexion in earlier decades, when your skin had more natural warmth and rosiness. But as we age, our skin naturally loses those warm undertones and becomes more neutral, or even slightly cool-toned itself. When you pair cool skin with cool hair, the result can be what colorists call the fade effect, where your beautiful features seem to disappear instead of pop. Those icy blonde tones that once looked chic and striking can now drain the color from your face, emphasizing uneven skin tone and making you appear tired even when you're full of energy. There's also the practical challenge. Achieving and maintaining platinum requires significant bleaching, which is especially damaging to mature hair that's already becoming finer and more fragile. The constant processing creates a cycle that leaves hair looking straw-like rather than silky, the opposite of what we want. Barbara, a vivacious 68-year-old from Chicago, experienced a true transformation when she switched from her lifetime ash blonde to a warmer honey blonde with caramel lowlights. "My daughter actually cried when she saw me," Barbara shared. She said, "Mom, there you are. I can see your beautiful eyes again." The solution isn't abandoning blonde altogether. It's finding the right blonde. Warmer tones like honey, butter, or caramel add a gentle glow that illuminates your complexion rather than washing it out. These shades reflect light onto your face, bringing out your natural beauty and creating dimension that makes hair look fuller and healthier. Have you noticed your usual blonde shade isn't working its magic anymore? I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments. 3. Burgundy or purple red? Too intense to enhance. There's something undeniably alluring about those rich, vibrant burgundy and purple red shades. They promise to make a statement, to show the world you're still bold and adventurous. And while I fully support that spirit, these intense wine-inspired colors often create unexpected challenges for women over 60. Linda from Dallas discovered this firsthand. At 65, she decided to go for a deep burgundy, thinking it would add drama and excitement to her look. "I felt younger choosing such a bold color," she told me. "But when I saw photos from my granddaughter's graduation, I was shocked. The color was competing with me, not complementing me." Here's the color science that explains Linda's experience. As we age, our skin often develops areas of natural redness, particularly around the cheeks, nose, and chin. It's completely normal, resulting from thinner skin and visible capillaries. When you introduce a purple-red hair color, it actually amplifies this natural redness through color reflection, creating an unintended flushed appearance. The maintenance reality is equally challenging. These deep pigments fade faster than almost any other hair color, often washing out to brassy, unflattering tones within weeks. This means more frequent touch-ups, more chemical processing, and ultimately more damage to hair that's already becoming more delicate with age. "The constant upkeep exhausted me," shared Margaret, 70, from Phoenix. "Every 3 weeks, like clockwork, I needed another appointment, and my hair started feeling brittle from all the processing. If you love the richness and depth of reds, don't despair. The solution is choosing more natural, subtle red tones. Instead of burgundy or violet red, consider a warm auburn, gentle copper, or soft cinnamon. These colors add personality and warmth without overwhelming your natural coloring. These natural red tones are also more forgiving as they fade, blending more harmoniously with your roots and requiring less frequent maintenance. Your hair stays healthier and you spend less time in the salon chair. Have you tried burgundy or purple-red shades? What was your experience? Share your story below. Your insight might help another woman make her best color choice. Part 2. 3 hair colors that enhance your natural beauty. 1. Chocolate brown with subtle copper. Warmth that radiates. Now let's talk about what master colorist James calls the most universally flattering color after 60. Rich chocolate brown with subtle copper undertones. This isn't your flat, one-dimensional box color. It's a sophisticated blend that creates depth, dimension, and a gentle warmth that beautifully enhances mature skin. The magic lies in the multi-tonal effect. The chocolate brown base provides enough depth to cover gray effectively, while those subtle copper accents create soft light reflection around your face. This combination acts like natural lighting from within, bringing a healthy glow to your complexion and softening the appearance of lines. Eleanor from Minnesota discovered this transformation after 15 years of fighting to maintain her darker shade. "I was afraid of going lighter," she confessed, "but when my colorist added those copper-toned highlights around my face, it was like someone turned the lights on. My husband actually said I looked more like myself than I had in years." What makes this color particularly perfect for women over 60 is its forgiveness. As your hair grows, the transition between your natural color and the chocolate copper blend is much less noticeable than with solid colors, meaning fewer obvious roots and less maintenance. To achieve this beautiful color, ask your stylist for a medium chocolate brown base with subtle copper or amber highlights, especially framing your face. Mention that you want dimension, not contrast. The goal is gentle warmth, not obvious streaks. This shade works wonderfully on most skin tones, but is especially flattering if you have warm or neutral undertones. The best part? This color adapts beautifully to different hair textures and styles. Whether you wear your hair in a sleek bob, soft layers, or shoulder-length waves, the multi-dimensional effect adds movement and life to your style, while making your hair appear thicker and healthier. Have you ever tried a color with dimension rather than a solid shade? I'd love to hear how it changed your look. 2. Sophisticated silver, embracing your natural beauty. "I'm not just going gray, I'm choosing silver." This powerful statement from 72-year-old Grace from Boston captures the revolution happening in how women over 60 approach their natural color changes. The difference between letting yourself go gray and choosing to be silver isn't just semantics. It's an entirely different approach that can be stunningly beautiful. Today's silver isn't your grandmother's gray. It's a deliberately chosen, expertly maintained shade that can be sophisticated, striking, and incredibly flattering. The key is intention, working with a professional to ensure your silver has depth, shine, and dimension. Take Margaret, a 68-year-old former executive who spent decades covering her gray with dark brown dye. "I was exhausted by the constant maintenance," she shared. "Every 3 weeks I could see that line of white coming in." With her colorist's help, Margaret transitioned to a beautiful silver blend that incorporated her natural gray with subtle lowlights for depth. "Now strangers stop me to compliment my hair color," she laughs. "My own daughter said I look younger than when I was coloring it dark." The science makes perfect sense. Well-maintained silver hair reflects light beautifully, creating a bright, flattering frame around your face. Rather than fighting nature, you're enhancing what's already there. And there's an unmistakable confidence that comes with that choice. Helen Mirren, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Glenn Close have all demonstrated how silver hair can be the ultimate statement of confident beauty. Their silver styles aren't about surrendering to age. They're about owning it with grace and style. If you're considering embracing your natural silver, start with the right haircut. Clean lines and modern shapes elevate gray hair from ordinary to extraordinary. Invest in purple-toned shampoos and conditioners to prevent yellowing, and consider monthly gloss treatments for exceptional shine. Your silver deserves to gleam. What's your relationship with your gray? Are you covering it, considering embracing it, or already loving your silver? Share your journey in the comments. 3. Warm caramel blonde, sunshine in a bottle. If you've always been blonde or lighter-haired, perfect color evolution isn't giving up blonde, it's finding the right blonde. Warm caramel blonde offers that perfect solution that master colorists recommend most frequently for women over 60 who love lighter hair. Unlike cool platinum or ash blonde, caramel blonde brings a gentle, honeyed warmth that instantly adds radiance to mature skin. This isn't a flat, single color, but rather a beautiful blend of warm honey, butterscotch, and soft gold tones that create natural-looking depth and dimension. Janet from Florida experienced this revelation firsthand. After fighting to maintain her ash blonde for years, she was frustrated that her beloved color wasn't working its magic anymore. "I looked tired all the time, even when I felt great," she explained. When her colorist suggested warming her blonde with caramel tones, Janet was hesitant, but the results spoke for themselves. "The minute I saw my new color, I couldn't believe the difference," she shared. "My skin looked healthier immediately, and my eyes, which had seemed to fade with age, suddenly popped again. Even my husband noticed, and he never notices hair." The science behind this transformation is fascinating. Warm blonde tones reflect golden light onto your face, countering the natural loss of warm undertones in aging skin. This creates what colorists call the glow effect, a soft, flattering light that enhances your features rather than washing them out. For the most flattering caramel blonde, ask your colorist for a warm blonde base with caramel lowlights and face-framing highlights. The varying tones create dimension that makes hair look fuller, a real benefit if you're experiencing any age-related thinning. This color works beautifully on most skin tones, but is especially gorgeous if you have blue, green, or hazel eyes, as the warm tones make eye color appear more vibrant. At home, use color-preserving products specifically formulated for blonde hair, and consider a weekly hydrating mask to maintain shine. This color pairs beautifully with layered cuts, as the different tones highlight the movement of your style. Have warmer blonde tones made a difference for you? I'd love to hear your experience. As we wrap up our colorful journey together, remember this important truth. Your perfect hair color isn't about looking younger. It's about looking like your most radiant, confident self right now. Whether you choose the warmth of chocolate with copper, the elegance of intentional silver, or the sunshine of caramel blonde, the right color celebrates who you are today. Hair color is more than just covering gray. It's about honoring the beautiful woman you've become. After decades of living, loving, and growing wiser, you deserve a color that enhances your natural beauty, not one that fights against time or tries to make you look like someone you were 30 years ago. As master colorist James Bennett often tells his clients, "The most beautiful women I know aren't trying to look younger. They're simply allowing themselves to look their best at every age." If you're considering a color change, work with a professional who truly sees you, someone who understands how to create color that harmonizes with your skin tone, eye color, and personal style. The right colorist won't try to make you look younger. They'll help you look your absolute best right now. What hair color has made you feel most beautiful? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more beauty wisdom that celebrates every stage of life. Until next time, may your hair be as vibrant as your spirit and as beautiful as the life you've lived.